to cry, okay. To cry, Canada, Mabuso, Namcra them, and my brother.
Electoral Commission and ma put me here. And then catch up the PNDC. Nana no Paratron Persuasi until the year. Mamma Tim Kuamako Bea. Battle, she see. Now, the old vessel. I have no one just one. Yakoy. The entire way about way and PNDC. Won't see the say about all commissioner about that. Nana be a TV. But the activity. The Nina, I someone shady pan watch you on Father Mary, your house, your national, yet married.
I,
Osajefo, Osiadeo, I remember the second,
having been elected to the high office of President of the Bono House of Chiefs,
of President of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs.
Kinke. Senkayasa ka unyo bi o te se rough. Block a whole major road. And stop cars so a demonstration on a working day. Now it is so sudden, very, very sudden. Very sudden. So my team emra woman. On money a team a emra or mining. Yet we keep seeing a lot of nonsense. And yema who do baby na koso o manim. Ya sabi ya tin crofo krom wa hey. We see how they do their things. Kosi broni na wo so what did the I said Democrat is one no said the mo hwan de bra wo no. O betra ne krom. He ensure to respect the law. Either say oh yeah MP or a minister, they respect. The maximum thing in this country is respecting and regarding the law. Yeah, every individual is being enticed to ensure they respect the law in this country. One amos celebrate for be colonizing. Obi amos say Nkrumah be independence am so say freedom fighters. Oh, mine. It's only up to you. Now, what am I actually discussing here many abrimwe? And Mr. Recently here who said nomination be bad wanting. Now nomination na bad wanting, honestly speaking. Nah. Dormaa hene ni di wo nomination. Now things there. Ye mu bebre na amfa anya asem because if you say you joke. Emma, I made a couple of videos concerning that nominations at Barbon because I think say it was a joke. It can't happen. Anyway, I say before I go on, I give congratulations to Nana Bafuboni. Yeah, Wababe a current Supreme Court judge. Are you couldn't this year? Why are they pa? O sia de wabohoma. O bunhu edimrane so. Etu fata. Obi enu o video ba hokra fa ho say. O say ya do kokot ni bu afo abebu so. Wo bekum nipa me de akotuma ma. Ma afo abeyi. Wo be say akum nipa e me sa abefo akotum. Ama bunofo abeyi. Ebi o so say wo the open na abeye election so man say ni returning officer. Efa ma. Oh, I see 100 times. To what bet my election, no? Obi anti me your way. Wow. What a country. A Kurobini. Ghana for you. A very, very disgraceful country who do not obey and respect their own laws, but expect the citizens to respect the law themselves. Now, one I was saying for us to abuse the law. No, one person may respect the law. How can I respect the law? I can't respect the law because you have taught me how to. abuse the law, how to step over the law, how to disregard the law based on your own actions. Yeah, sorry, Paminian. Now money I team so mine. Enra, me be sandy bibi breme. I think say I was funny ya me life you was see. I think say was up. A Nigerian man speaking like if the Ghana. And yet one of the city in Nigeria. Now you know what? I don't really blame Pakono. I'm trying. Let me see if I can get a video for you. This one. Eti, me problem you know say. Ya wagana ho ena nana ajima bedu. Ya sebi oye Dormaa ehene. Ya oye high court judge. Atina bonte normal of times. I disregard the constitution. I cause treasons. I cause so much contempt. Yeah, will be organ is fully aware. And yes, will be an air cash. So now me just says our nomination or the babon, it just to pull his legs because minimum said Ghana Mlan but they wouldn't go that low. So my appointed and not Ajmabedu as an appeal court judge. Where the kind of speech ni baby ni.
Electoral Commission ama put me here. And then catch on the NDC. And I don't know persuasi until the year. Na Martin Kuma that's she see. Now what you are so. I just know one just one. Yeah, the NGO going I want to MPP NDC. Don't even do it. I'm not commissioner government.
I never. A judge.
I Osage for Osiabe or Ajmabedu II, having been elected to the high office
of President of the Bono House of
Chiefs, of President of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs.
Hey, congratulations to our sincere new appeal court judge, Nana Ajmabedu alias Obumlaso. Rosa, I am Renimni. Ghana, politics a dirty game. Politics is a dirty game. So since when? Enkopim da bay. And our money a team sagana. Enkopim da bay. And now one more ye di. Ye insecurity. Ye mrabeshe one monsa. So almost shese. A man be a juma. Ne man wakoso. Ne man no tumpono. On me make it yourself. On be take a proper channel. I'm a man ye juma. So here Supreme Courts and not even in the Constitution. And Crawford, ye timi appointed one Emma one more call appeal quarter. And more criteria I require from them. Ebini say or more good behavior. And they do not behave anywhere in the public area. Ebi also so they have not caused treason and contempt. Papa and say contempt case krenye. The contempt case contempt case is still in Kumasi High Court. Yenimi. Yeura and Monya for John Doman Mahama for this one. I know say or ye Juma Mam was a see ya caller. I know say or ye campaign mamu, but we cannot drag the constitution below that belt. This is very shameful. A high court judge who sat causing treason in the public areas. Send me the me courts. Na ye bu asem amia. Me buso and nemukura me dem wanya anazoe. Why 3 consecutive years. 3 consecutive years. Onoso ankwankoya pi baby o. He just disrespects the court. He just intentionally disrespects the court. Appeal court judge moi atnasem so. I'm a contempt. Still, this guy overstepping the appeal court ruling without sending nothing at all. Yewura Mahama, any dear quans, with all due respect, Mr. Mahama. I respect you as a president, but I think you know better in the constitution more than I do. I know nothing about the constitution. Anything I mean corporate a presidential seat. It's as I have no clue. But because I want the country to move forward, I have submitted myself. Say, Monsieur, I be a bomb man who bra. Ne bomb man who bind. Ne bit me my or mapa. Papa, mama. Papa, you are judging you on your ignorance of the law. Or your judging you. Or timid general public area so be nipa. Irrespective of whatever circumstances it is against the legal practices and the legal law of the country. So will be ebe be nanu even na obi oni mrano kra any person timi mie nanu obedwam anywhere instigate so be kum nipa na yede ne kotumu a do mafo abeyi no. It is totally against this. I was by now. Yeah, no. I'm gonna interpret what he meant. Ebi also see the obia ko. Yama obia nominia. There is a procedure. Yen obia ya we said that procedure supposed to be done. Yeah, enye adie bi onipa bi dia be it's a procedure. Procedure ni bi anyway. Give me a minute. Procedure ni bi anyway. Where is it? I think so. I was so. I mean, it's a mere medility. It wouldn't be a point. Yo. Yeah.
Your answer be different.
Procedures need
if you find instances where chiefs who are also judges meet political heads, candidates, and they start talking, yes, we are with you, we'll make sure you win, and so on and so forth. Appearing before that judge with that sense of neutrality still be there. I mean, the cloak would have been taken off him for the comments, some of these comments. Meanwhile, maybe the chief probably is just looking for development for his people, but his comments, may be taken as a very weighty matter, which would take him to the side of politics and remove the neutrality cover.
Thank you, Honorable Shea. I believe that as a judge and a chief, you ought to be measured in your commentary on politics, especially in support of one group or the other. So I believe that the judges are able or should be able to be measured in their language. Thank you very much.
So, Abrebia will be appointing so on Supreme Court and now on Appeal Court. There's a committee and as a commissioner or be appear in front of sa commission. Now commissioner interrogating the qualification and the competency. It's more of an interview. Yeah, what's a legal processes. Yeah, what's only pebia. Yeah, they a certain position. Say a ministerial position or a high position, like say a Supreme Court, a High Court, you need to pass through this procedures. But on this section, this lady, also near appointing is also appear before because also call appeal court or call appeal court so also appear before the committee and he was interviewed and she returned her response, which for them she qualified because all of us watch this and nobody have any assertion or whatsoever she said. There wasn't any big deal about it. But I just want to ask Ghanaians, why is Nana Bedu? Why? Why is Nana Bedu have not appeared before this committee for the same processes and the same procedure for us to see his response as Ghanaians who are equally citizens and we equally mattered, hadn't ya? As I saw oba committee no anim na committee no interrogating no ebusa nsem magana fo nyina te no responding na Ghana fo nyina te. So why sudden jump? Hadn't na wasi yede embra ehye yensem yede tumi hye yensem ye ne yepe because of say we have the capacity as people who are controlling the country so we can do whatever we want. Entesa. Because you're supposed to appear before the committee. No mabusana sem, especially a qualifier will be manako appeal court. I knew say they would have asked him these questions and it will be automatically disqualified for no. Because the same thing, it disqualifies someone to me from Supreme Court and the papa we can treason or also contempt or also so good behavior on Chile be dark in public. Indecency is one of the hobby. Indecency, even upon the utterances or the cause of contempt in nation, not a sub-baller from no way. All this disqualifies him because it is not good behavior for that position. Editi, if me busa Ghana for, with all due respect, to say, Yamila na semna ekan. Adenti ene mrano yemfa nyadwuma. Yenhwe obi ye obetimi a qualify to high court e wo mrani. Yeah, ready, I'm not a can near say, Papa. I don't understand. I can't get it. I can't really get it. Okay. I say, I was so having a minimum standing as a lawyer, where he's qualified, because a practicing lawyer, I think it's more than minimum, about 15 years. So basically, for that part, he qualifies. I say, a candidate must have been a qualified lawyer, a lawyer who is a member of the Ghana Bar Association for at least 12 years, which I say he qualified. Character and integrity. Character and integrity. The person must demonstrate high moral character and proven integrity. Does he qualify that one? So qualified, yeah, they shouldn't jump. So more than they call appeal court because I compare mom. They should let him appear before the committee for interview and interrogations. If you also say that a court of appeal has appellate jurisdiction hearing appeals from judgment of the High Court and the regional tribunals. So basically, there are 3 sections under the same law unqualified. Laws of Ghana. Laws of Ghana, you will see this there. Laws of Ghana. Everything concerning the procedures and the law of Ghana is there. So laws of Ghana, I say the Court of Appeal shall consist of the Chief Justice, subject to clause 2 and 3 of the article, not less than 10 justices of the Court of the Appeal. But you are nominated 20 already, but this is saying not less than 10 justices. Okay. I say such other justices of the Superior Court of Jurisdiction as the Chief of Justice may, for determining of the particular clause or matter by written, signed by, request or to sit in the Court of Appeal for a specific period, which I told you is qualified. The Court of Appeal shall be duly constituted by any 3 of the justices referred to clause 1 of the article, and when so constituted, the most senior of the justices shall preside. And do we see that here? No. Because Akwakwa is a man penny also a person shall not be qualified for appointment as a justice of the High Court or a justice of the Court of Appeal unless he is of a high moral character and a proven integrity and is of not less than 12 years standing as a lawyer. Does he qualify for this one? This is a requirement. Obi otimitina bontene. Eka se court no so okwaya appeal court no. Edi asam semro be buso wayenso am the contempt ya publishing in newspaper. Ya publishing no ewo court, Sunya Court, High Court, Kumase, ya publishing no ewo Regional House of Chief Kumase and Ebon Regional House of Chief. Contempt case Edda so than so. Contempt case is that so than another man so. Yeah, you need the contempt case in me. Moral aspect and integrity, does it have it? Who is Asante? Why is Asante names inconsistent? Asante, by a man, not ben so a judge. Where is your integrity? A bra court all. If you think Asante in the Bono region, you know the law better than anyone else. There is a land law. Now also, o secretariat, Dormaa secretariat, betra bontin reading the same law. Yeah, bet catch a Ghana for say utumfo on Nasa, but he telling us a load yaship. Says I sitting in a wop no man tell blue is no. A ye asante in as I say, ya Lord yaship shaku yenim. One cry quatana. Domesia, assess ya do cocoa. Near Boasem, who is Rogana Mara. Obia bibia wo pesa wo yebia oba ya obia timi nyowe woza kwatira be wo ka se ye bu asem na ebugu so wo be buso na namukura obedam woza agina so obekum nipa amadomafo abeyu 2 occasions na aka asem no woza agina ba bi ka so obekum nipa na ebunofo abeyu. The good moral and the integrity part you do not qualify. So I wonder why you did not appear before the committee. Be wanted to see the fairness with the law, with the constitution. We want to follow the suit. We want to respect the law in our own land. We want to be law abiders. And we are learning from you, the people who are in control of the law now. Is that what the law said today? It me ya dia na obechimia. Me ma woncheme. Any black be mo jase. Because even the people that are not ignorant of the law are causing treason and kwafua. Almost say one matna Ghana Bar Association mu. I high court judge number of years. Timmy cause treason and contempt. New York who appeal court judge need to meet Ransom should di. Am I a friend you buy 10 times one call? One call. Mr. John Dramani Mahama, with all due respect, I know say you made a promise to him and you want to fulfill the promises, but you cannot exchange the legal law in vain. Sagana yokrobia and Abdom Brem Yura John Dramani Mahama because MPP administration no shall say we. I was a cabal now. You are disqualified no as a high court judge. What is going on as a country? Because this is a law of Ghana. You owned constitutional website and you are abusing the same law and my individual right not to about the man or to be their president. It's as they put their full trust in you. So wo na betimi amamra na yetuma. And is that how you are paying us back now? Is that say obey high appeal court judge? Yes, it's Ghana is Kenyan pianica. So that is not the reason. But the reason is we should set a typical example there for people to respect the law next time. They should be mindful of their attitude outside because they will realize that to cost them their potential opportunity. And this is supposed to be a timing line, setting a typical example for every individual. Say, it can cost me because of the enforcement of the law tomorrow. So I will not misbehave. I will obey the law and I respect the constitution. What are we going as a country? I do not interpret the law. But they will know, say, everything I'm saying is what the law said. It doesn't matter where the person comes from. So wo mu emra yan sati a typical example bi me tia me ne yo e kire bi mi be take position bi na ne ye na ma ye ne contradict position no a na me lose position no e kire bi obi e wo kire no o be ye sua de onko ye the same thing e be mamra na ye adwuma gradually the law will become to take its effect. But ye twi formula no so ni akwachi obi. We are abusing the law. We are the Chieftaincy Act. At 58, section at 759, section 63. Also, when you put the Senibiala Nanubetia wa hene. And our hene be fair na wamba. And our hene be manu communal labor wanye. I was say a chain on the family council. That ben will be Kevin tell Timmy dear him for them. Timmy catch la Timmy Boakwa, he didn't attempt to know to Mampoino at to Tiamio at him for him. And he was set free. Because that wasn't even the reason why they arrested him. He wasn't arrested. He went to court. He just appeared to court. Because for someone, of course, contempt. He is not a lawyer, but he was accused of causing contempt because as some were court, no, but as some were court, a year, Maui, I took question, and ya took question, Mr. Question, BB question. Not some buyer no cra to identification. Nay, a tia Ghana Maza was all dinner tobacco. Papa did not know betumu. Seka non quadia, a bro with Nimsi Boomera, by a man of contempt. MPP abreso. Oh, darling, but your own family, mammy, Sajani, you have Jenny's well. I don't know the bit to be worth. Me, Mantia. Eniema way ekoso without any proper effect. Enchirima oman bebo. Oman bebo. I know say I do not click with him. I know say I have my reasons of not liking him. But this is totally about the law. What is going on? A person shall, or say, the Court of Appeal shall be duly constituted by any three of the justices referred to the clause 1 of the article when so constituted. The most senior of the justices shall preside. A person shall not be qualified for appointment as a justice of the Court of Appeal unless he is of high moral character and proven integrity and is of not less than 12 years standing as a lawyer. 4. The Chief Justice may create such division of the Court of Appeal as he considers necessary to sit in such places as he may determine. 5. Subject to clause 3 of Article 129 of this Constitution, the Court of Appeal shall be bound by its own previous decisions, and all court lower than the Court of Appeal shall follow the decisions of the court on question of the law. So, everything your own law is saying to us here, you people are abusing it. Nana Dormaa do not qualify to go to appeal court. Is that a coach and the man? And so say Bafuboni as a Supreme Court judge. Bafuboni is an Asante man. So I wouldn't have the issue because Bafuboni hold a big position as a Supreme Court judge. So I wouldn't have any issue at all for him being appointed as an appeal court judge. But I had issue with the law being sold, being exchanged for ransom, being exchanged for compensation. We are exchanging our own constitution for compensation. And this is wrong. It shouldn't supposed to be like that. Your brother Sean, may God protect you. It is sad. It is pathetic situation. And this shouldn't be tolerated. Because, and yes, I am glad to say. Okay, maybe I'm sorry to say because this is shameful. Very shameful. Certain things are permitted to go on because Obi hey yo Mami family offer.
Good afternoon.
Oh, me offer.
Mpacho na to say. Anyamada room, biso me hoye.
Okay.
Na penny focus we say leadership by example is very important. I say Ghana, Africa. The leaders doesn't respect themselves. Some worse. Answer na the two positions be no. I say if you want to move say one musem esiko as a leader. Emponutina say you kura ahini kura no. You want to musem wo fie. Asa na bia adedie ba no bia kopre a. You obi asuban ne ne ye zankeka ansa na de oputu e de osi di bia bi. Compensate obi a wudi o man so. Ma onfa o man ni agro. Because papa yi na numu se mian kasa matibi na betie bi. Yeah, sabi. Onipa a ono ti wono. Wa chese oyo tutu ani. Anipa say na se wo promoto no. Adinako the baby a ejira o ma Ghana constitution. Wa ba nipa no kran wa chese constitution na mara ko no mumra no. Na we de kwesi wo say onka kan kwa asem ma no. Na omu nipa no bem.
Yeah, won't be there.
So now this must be shame for Ghana. Because I'm a man, you know, tears and sons and we be. In Japan, it's not Ghana, mano, any munipano. The Yans on the way. Because you know, no conyas and no deep or maso, man, collect the execution. President Mahama. Make us in Canada. President Mahama. Between you should be out to that. Because on Yami. But I deal with your bayano. Because more on your say, being a president in to know, obey me in the power, I will be your PBR. Oh, we say, I don't any much. I am Garcia. That you know, on can we say, on uncle, we are you. The man, none idiotry. One day, position baba, if you ask me change you, the word changes. Generation Ebano, it will be a different generation. And actually, baby, be a preposition be a you have money because example be up past 32 no. And I own an 32 you know. Unya. I am one you so much and says Sabita Frache. Or be answer or money flat. Me say in person make a setiano. But what yes I do we are. Obama I am me cry. I mean for Johnny da. Oh me as by.
Mercy Papa have hope in him. Huh? This is one of the most disappointing news.
Me say me can't find Johnny da. Me cry. If you ask na na mo no, obi ani mo bi o. Obi ani mo big crowd na ma asase so o. Ntia mo nyi say, almost is high position or no. Omo wie, they have all powers. It's never true. It is never true. It is never true. Tina just to say. I see the peacemakers. They will inherit the earth. The meek, we are the meek.
So we are even the article 146. Obia oye a justice. Now oye under investigation or even under the contempt of the law can never be promoted until it has been challenged and that decision has been taken off from that person or from the justices. And yes, sir, it is just totally unaccepted. Won't even promote it any. This man have a contempt case in Kumasi High Court.
Now, and Crawford now, parliament one to two, sir.
Just the acquire majority.
Yo, young canvey. Omonyane umpe. It will be back and be.
That's it. Kumapem acquire. Kumapem.
Hello.
Acquire.
Me use radio. Me question me something na me buy no. Emfa asema work an kura ho. You know, I come for no. And I am for no. I was say I ba for say obi ade akoya tuntun na ide akunya na.
Yes.
Because me koi and 3 days in me go pay abron for platform so we say you know asante akunya enya kunya tuntum ente ye ka akunya pokora nka enka ho enti mi busa no
Ma any enkom papa na we mu asem do.
Okay.
We asem we asem.
Enti na me ba ye.
Oh, we mu asem ya. Wa woni nada. We wo. Yes. Mami ready ade bi asa na general bam. I was be barber sorry enche. Yeah, this question, or say opinion, how can the justice under Article 146 investigation be promoted? The Dormaa in the questions. Or say President John Dramani Mahama is set to swear in 21 High Court justices as Court of Appeal Justice, a landmark event in Ghana judicially. Among those selected for elevations in justice, Daniel Mensah, famously known as Dormaa, whose name has sparked the applause in some quarters and raised eyeballs in others. Justice Mensah allegations comes amidst a lingering controversy, a petition alleging misbehavior against him, lodged by Mr. Michael Amua, in 2023 has yet to conclude. And of course, our another court with Mr. Michael Amuao. Yeah, no so court enemy. Yeah, misbehavior. According to official correspondence from the Office of the Presidency, reference number OPS 307-2422, January 10, 2024. The Chief Justice has determined that the petition raises a prima facie case against His Lordship Justice Daniel Mensah to warrant further investigation under Article 146 of the Constitution. The outcome of those proceedings shall be communicated to you upon receipt by the President. That's it. And that's why it happened here, BB. Okay, yeah. This raises a fundamental question. How does one raise to the High Court, Court of Appeal bench, whilst constitutionally mandated disciplinary processes is still underway? Ghana Constitution is clear. Article 146 is designed to protect the judicial integrity while assuring accountability. It is a safeguard that balances independence with responsibility. Yet, elevating the justice under investigation may and eventually send the wrong signal. That pending allegation can be overlooked, no matter their gravity. The public is now left asking, has the petition against Justice Mensah been resolved? Did the Justice Mensah issue final clearances for the elevation? Or is Ghana witnessing the promotion of Justice Mensah before a serious inquiry has run into course? Justice Mensah is not alone in the upcoming elevation. The ceremony will also see the swelling in of celebrating legal minds such as Justice Senyo Amadihi, Dr. Richmond Osei, Justice Achibonga, and Justice Maria Massimo, all of whom bring decades of experience to the Court of Appeal. The court now operates in 4 regional capitals, with a virtual registry in Tamale to serve the northern sector, including Upper East and West, Northeast, and Savannah, and this. Judicial confidence. While the expansions of the Court of Appeal is stepped towards greater access to justice, public confidence in the judiciary cannot be taken granted. Elevating the justices under investigation risk eroding trust, no matter the merit of the individual past ruling. Tomorrow, as the nation witnesses the historical swelling, the eyes of Ghanaians will be on more than the ceremony. They will watch closely to see if justice, transparency, and constitutional integrity are truly upheld, or if traditions and influence are overriding processes. In Ghana, a judiciary is not just a bench of government. It is heartbeat of rule of law. Its decisions, promotions, and conduct are matter of the national interest. In elevating Justice Daniel Mensah, the presidency faces a critical test. Can constitution safeguard coexist with high-profile judicial appointment? Or is this a moment that demands reflection and security, or scrutiny? Ghana deserves clarity. The public deserves answers. So this is what it came. This is what the judiciary are asking you as a president. And the individual that have concerns, the public, we need that. We need you, the government, the presidency, and the people in the high profile, and you, the people, we have hold our constitution for you to enforce it. We need answers from you. Is this man qualified to go there? General Brem.
My Kofi, me
Yes, sir.
na asem we are course no ho me pese me politics but last year na me tena ase na me ne nkrofo bi check ya ne hu se ade na course na political won se 2016 na Daniel Mensah ye no high court judge sa 2016 no na mahama ye campaign duru sunya hene ka kire se obema na 70% of half region votes.
That's it, yeah.
Ena Dormaa hene so ka kire se mahama win election na obetu ne ho ade so no akra be see for my campaign. Omo ye election ni wie na mahama win no. Bono che ne de wani so. Be free ho ko no. ɛna yɛte huhu bi sɛ nkurɔfo bi atena ase wɔ baabi aplane sɛ ɔmahu sɛ NPP lusu election a ɔmo lusu around 48-49%. But sɛ NDC lusu a ɔmo lusu totally ɔmo kɔ around 40%. Na deɛ nti ɛma NPP ntumi lusu totally ne sɛ ɔmo wɔ support base from Akan speaking places no, apart from mfantefoɔ no mutumi ka ha etumi kɔ ha ɛna sɛhwefo no mayɛ mo nso mo yɛ DC fo no akanfo no mo ka me se ni nyina mo nyina to man NPP. Enti the best thing to break saa background ne sɛ yɛn turn akanfo ni nyina against asantefo because akanfo ni mu no asantefo na major one. Nti utumi ma akanfo ni nyina adwene sɛ NPP no yɛ the same as asantefo no yɛ the same as NPP dia ɛne obenya obetumi anwi ni because eba sa akanfo na aka no te sɛ kuapem kwawu achem ɛno mo maka nyina ida so mo nto aba no anaso mbɛkɔ akoto ama DC because of asantefo ho abufu. Nti from there no and start attacking Achame. No starting on that NPP Aban was enjoying it. Because now my opinion also had his own agenda. And my opinion further exaggerated the situation. And also promote division of Asante Fono. Ewo Nkranza, Ebro Koto Machima Gazette be no Sokaya.
Yeah.
Emma Achame Bufu who the year 2020 ma Achame Kasa Wansana my opinion Eddie Ferrier who said they knew him dear Koso. Eti Omuhe no I'm saying at your NPP reform said the Aquane and then Traba name no Yaman this not catch. That was the two about 2020 no. But name NPP Lusu 5 seats our Bono region. You better have an anchor NPP or 11 and then this 1. Aha, until you better have an anchor NPP or 11 and then this 1 pay. You two about we no. Na NPP Lusu 5. I must say now 6-6. Ya to abawie ye no en na wasan to aso aye sa de na to the extent say sisi ukọ Bono region Bono East region en na half region sisi ukọ all those 3 regions na MPP were just 111 seats per ukọ Bono East Bono region na half region MPP were just 111 seats per because of sad man oye no en we mission socialism no socialism for no ade be friend no we against them. Eti me bana wo no ukunu no mba nyina maka mo ho abom na ma ye ho sam nipa ba ko a na person break front na mema wo ukunu no mba nyina hu se wo nyi nipa papa na wo no ho kire omo nya hu sa de ne pa me bi atia a ombe ba be support me eti oye sa ne nyina no mo sa group ne sa ka se omo hede tua ankrofo ka so me attack a chane obe ha sa bre na Joyce Bob Montare emeki post bi say there's no king in Ghana. Also a special aid, no special aid my penny dada.
Yeah.
His was my penny no.
Yeah.
When what you know, and yes, auntie who said, ya said that communicators neka. So Monko ran no matter chairman. Sabrina Mununa Kevin Taylor became popular for those attacks. Adrenaline became popular for those attacks. Akwabino any tisa a EBT Kenya was a Uganda and Ekasabino. A friend Ekra. Minimum did. One also started to camp at the same time. And me can't say we be our home. Now, who be some chance say, and you're not correct. But I said, the more I may say, and you're not correct, the more I will prove say, not correct. First and foremost, you better to Abano. Almost country a Jama, not only Jama South for no specifically say, and Dormaa is Dormaa West, Dormaa Central, constance, you know. A seat be attend BNPP never. A Dormaa is in Dormaa West and Dormaa Central. Oh, what you almost said. NPP na to Abamono, almost against Abono for, almost Mubono for. Na Asante for na che ho na MPP ni the same as Asante enti especially local Jama no for country mo say so mo to Abama NDC a omo ba omo beti so samodua e na beba be sampa man he enti enya mo say to Aba no wie no lawyer no defend almost our case no ye no regional minister no eno aho na ma omo wi ni e friend say saa seat no and mimisia entokwa ho ade o university say Okoka and Usian Tokwa was a man. Almost in Tokwaya and I see the Pecum na obi do. Nemo ni Pecum ne Coswa. Tambia will be a Unyahu Sika. And I Unyahu Ado dear. Say any Pacron and Apple to Conicha, also quite attacking Pacron a bitcha. And Tibocon to quite costing in Ano. Young Profu Homo, Ebi on Tiboco Hono. Ebi out to walk around on time for her. Only young one of the day, and so to me quite attack we are. Not to move who's someone else and if you're going to find the Eti situation e koso say asante ne bono e kontokwa no. E seriously planned, orchestrated by somebody.
Asante ne boye baako.
Because unim and tokana woko no ho senka woko ma bono ho nka bo so sent tokana se no wan sent tokana se as bono ni o sent tokana se as aduane ni okaya
Yeah,
ni tin no de ba se aduana no what the buy no odwen senka betimi ag de yi kumawu esumenya tepa
yeah me wase mi o era mpese meka oye na on se sikadua solitia oye na kumawu ene na asubija wo de akire no bedi nkomo oye yo
or try so no de or person de aduana na but aduana na ntimi asase di
unim sada na ayi asuma di sechi no ye ndisi ni kete
yeah sir no I can hunt in obey your friends national of chief president no
ene ma bi wo ho ba o de later me no mienu asuma
unim say na ni na impose in fact na agogo hene kra ka hu bi kakra
agogo hene kra de different kakra already ono a party member it wasn't agenda based
eti agenda no se asese na ko de ye aduanafo bo hwe ya aduana de no aduanafo de na accident mi answer titije no si peno no e hona na afi de o ye se ene sa na te de on fan ko fa bono because amamre kwan so no no Dormaa hene na anim so onye bunu ni enso asede yisu bunu no as card no de na ono anim so onye bunu ni o a ono akasa ne statement wakeka mre bi atwam ne kire se ono agitum so onye bunu ni enso se that place ha bunu card no ena enkrofo bi ase bi o madwene musa o madwene mu no no ena o madi na chi na yudum now it has become very clear they know yin na agenda say ntite se de ekoso na ntina sample asomdwe mba ho na enkrofo bi di nkwasase ma yenka ho hwe no and forever mutumi nka ho asem kopensa aban we afri so ena aban na etwa mu no nso dwen say asante mu cha ema santen enye powerful enough to tell them what to do because be kaya Buankra in land for the can't say bia no third time no. Asante ka so nko.
O ka so nko. Ni ura ka so nko.
O kaya kadetia ene krofrom ne mampontin dwa no. Ene friends interchange no be promise asante for. O tell kan ho asem say nti mo sora mo free akotran kan ya. Na yem say mo ma ha bi mo ho. Nti because asante it make control mo nim say say no it be na PP for na no person mo sabotage no because I am some sabotage asante na we less powerful oh I want me come asset but election no prove say the na asante ne kan na nya so work man ho wo mu de cost form ho say the mo ye na microphone pe munyai na microphone intimi to ma mo no o mo anti afi no mo free so wie no oh na no kote say Vincent the oye tafo empin I say
I no ho kuma MPP na me
after this was say onam swami 30 also onam swami about an na egu no afere ono aka so onam swami about no afere chairman say dey minim se ono no o wani otimi hu ade o so aso ote asem o wo so dey otimi enya kugudru ye politics
the general wo gidi pass o ye pure one
o fra francho
and the same fa ho
ni krom pa na francho
emfa ho miura emfa ho
sa atiame otumfo atiame na kan mensia say obi wo hon ma ho ne papa ne ma me na wo na asante ni kwa sunsum ne wo ni mu na asante and they thought on they were sabotaging Sante in their own interest and they say we na ban we in him say oh we in him say a friend say or just say him one say on say we are cry now we any be
and then they are Sante for ni any o mutimi to aba man this and I be go for fu ye
Why na
Demeza.
Na why na ye twa efuruma na MPP wo nso ni mu. Ye twa efuruma nso na edigu ye efuruma na MPP wo.
Appointment na ye wura John Drawani Mahama ye ni na most of them problems were home. That source way free I find say news Ghana or say President John Drawani Mahama has approved the elevation of 21 High Court judges to the Court of Appeal, making one of the Ghana most significant judicial appointments in recent years.
Meba. Only my day I am wrong.
You have to be.
We papa penyimu a wo betina so akọ pension. Onwene din obeja na akire no ho. De oye Kevin Taylor na enu ati no wie ye na osan betimi nya akukuduro kan se ye nya mra se obi din kwasasem a ye ntini tum no. Na medwene ho na ana na maso anti ni mani ehu de oye kabintela
General me ba say the list include Justice Mensah, Daniel Mensah, Dormaa, whose dual role as paramount chief and appellate judge sets a historical precedence in Ghana judiciary. See the account was appointment.
Meba unsa sa historical president no moboa.
That
Because na say Supreme Court judge bi na Supreme Court judge bi na no voter president. Ne o man hin wo voter president.
President na o mo kan. It's about you know or says about our form. A historical president.
Aha, okay, be no there fine.
Oh. Sorry, oh. Sorry. Maybe I was a sabola or form the historical presidency. And I was saying, is that what I said? The appointment of drawn relations with 3 promoted judges linked to controversy ruling. And I heard Judge Bakwa Justice Senor Amedihi.
Senor Jamefe.
Where Amedihi. I said Senor Amedihi overturned decision in a contempt case. And Justice Ali Baba Baturi refusal to grant an injunction in the Blekuma North election dispute. And Justice Anotijima, handling of the Opunit trial, have all sparked legal debate. Despite this concerns, the list achieves 33 female representatives and broad regional balances. It is any part, no, don't buy any contempt for a while. And then
wa said that so he says manya overwhelming majority of parliament nti dem be amemfa ho but the one ni so ho or the din bi to ho ama ne ho yes e bu din hye e bu din tu mra gu ni nyina bi anya de papa o
enti mensa ko mekobu
ai ma hu so ma tro ho enti wo yes ade we that wo dwene ho de udin be ye that e bu din ase ne be si aka wa asemafa se wono no ba ya enkofo madidi nsamfo adi nkrofo atem no obo ne ho ban owie no san beka be na atwemi no ati said wo abedi atem ya meto atum ono na o said that sponsor nkrofo ma edi nkrofo atem ono be di ade wie ya ono se wo abedi obi atem no beto atum especially wo kana ban ho asema ono na nkrofo mo fata se o mo ye judges o promote wo mo chese ase wa said yi nani se me di bone akọ me di nsemhunu akọ me said di nsemhunu no akọ nti wonwene din a oja wo ho no
yo general hold on mame I mean
yeah madam
also
better modasi I'm say asante asem dia wo kan intimi nwe na ya de na ya ne say ya katra ballistic kwa no me ba life so me katra so me dem ye tani am free half
o ye tani
na me ka ohini bi asa na so me ne tani ma to wase
o ye de
ya de ne say yes
o ye da
ya na ya titi sabi therefore ya titi asante ama be say international itimi do itimi chance asema ajakra mo ahan nyina ya wodia ajakro ma akosim akofo onioma asaba na san konfo na itimi tena be kasa asante ya tribalism ya na ya otwe ne ho a wonti ase na wo hwe the whole Ghana unhunu region there are more hospitable ochi awo sene ebi ni ho you cannot. But the same people will turn against Santimai. Na ya na ya. Na omukofa amanyo sem befremo a. Na say omo penetrate e dia pre propaganda bi. E dia boa NDC. Na say na mo ka
I mean, network
MPP ni asante asem no.
I mean, network nenye. Network nenye kwa. Tika obesi no asaba.
Say na asante for na no mo serve Akufo-Addo aban mu no. A lot of transformation asantes. But yeah.
I say there. Just there, I mean, yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, then you have a mommy.
Mama Georgina.
Mama Georgina Kwaba.
Hey.
Mama Georgina Kwaba. Something so that's what I was. Okay. Me far away or kasa na general wa kasa chat on am dia so e kina me ko adwuma.
Ayo.
Na fia nti e kina na me ko adwuma.
Ye hwede e koso e wo man ni mu. Na onhwe yi se okono we ne final term onye ade obegidi mpa. Mampanyin bia no ebe kwa o try se obegu ni mu se na be ya okotena fia e na wono so unfortunately for President Mahama no wonya akokra enti wo kono wonya obi okwa ko
Ale kokra ko ani.
Debi se eya na duamu ahamu no te na ha wiye so te on nemu ya na wiye ne taate chen mu no enti nyame adoma okotena fie ache wo nwu sisi ya enti won hwe president award de to ho no na that one hwe na ni bigu ase usane ma no se panyimu wa bedi ade why watching say asa de boni bia no wo ta chiri openly de aka osun ase adwen se nye wo anokra o prove say yo no I will not be surprised that enche bi obefrem free man abagana no be man a post.
Yeah.
Say I'm Kevin Taylor bi.
Am Kevin Taylor dey.
Say Kevin Taylor post the man na point the man no the man is a fake doctor no. Actually katachi yi ne ho yi ne to bae no.
Yo. Blapia. Oh God. I'm in first time man, I'm in sorry, I'm a break. Yo, Sister Mary, Akwaba. Sister Mary. Sister Mary Akwaba. Sister Mary so father network na. Bla mean Akwaba bio.
Oh me that's it. They say there you.
I see there.
Enti na make am asem no. Asante for no mo 7 people aban mu no. Madam, me trans with no sa. Chief of Staff no for Asante region no. National Security Minister Asante region. Western House Asante region. Energy Minister Asante region. Why? So they serve like almost 9 members of Akufo-Addo government.
More than that.
Education.
Yeah, me bisa me who say. Enti edie patriotism na ewu mu ma Asante man say.
Yo NDC.
Na mo ba mo from amanfo enti me resign nka obi se odo Asante me ananka voluntarily was resign say ade e kwaso Asante me mo no. I don't want to be part of it. Enti eni kura no anka ma resign. Na beye ade different be ma twe aban no asem adwena asan ba ho. Enti me insisa. So those people they should bound their chef in him.
They have to.
So now I said yes, I said I was saying now can Madam here. Enya na wo kan here. Dormaa hene. Ntotro so hene ahafo. Achirisu hene. Go so hene. They were all have things in common.